Okay, stop scrolling. Look at this. From up here, your city doesn't look like a neighborhood. It looks like a giant motherboard, a machine. And if this is the machine, then what are you? You aren't the user, you're the battery. I'm going to teach you the cheat code to escape, but first, you have to admit you're stuck in the game. You look up at that glass tower and think, wow, success. Nope, that's just a shiny filing cabinet for humans. And that $7 latte, that isn't a treat. That's just premium coolant keeping your engine running for one more boring meeting. Think about it. You tap your phone, ding, money leaves. It's painless. You don't even feel the bleed anymore. We are biological animals, but we run on an economic system from 1889. We work like robots, so our lives can be stored as zeros and ones in a freezing server room. Your debt? Data. Your life? Data. So what do? You hop on the treadmill. You run faster. You hustle. #grindset, right? But look at your eye. That's panic. You're running at full speed, but the background isn't moving. You're just sweating in expensive clothes. They tell you, buy the bag. It's an asset. No, Susan. It's a leather sack that holds old receipts. It's not an asset. It's a trap. Here's the scary math. Cash is like this apple. Inflation is the rot. Every second you hold a dollar, it gets smaller. Physics is eating your lunch. You know your cash is rotting, but you don't know how to invest. Therefore, you spend it on status. You chase the view. You plug into the high-speed network, hoping to feel connected to something real. Spoiler alert, you won't find it there. All you buy are these, Golden Handcuffs. They shine, sure, but they lock just as tight as the iron ones. You take the vitamin to fake the energy you sold to your boss for a paycheck. You become a blur, a ghost, commuting to a job you hate, to pay for a car you drive to the job you hate. It's a perfect circle of misery. Eventually, the person evaporates. Only the suit is left hanging there. Your internal battery is flashing red. You are at 1%. And then, silence. You see your reflection. You realize, I make $200,000 a year and I can't afford to be free. Okay, no more pity party. Let's fix this. This isn't a budget. A budget is a diet. You always cheat on a diet. This is surgery. It requires anesthesia. You have to cut the spending. Snap. It hurts. It feels like ripping a Band-Aid off a hairy arm. Think of your money like plumbing. It doesn't matter how much water flows in if the faucet is leaking. Freeze the drip. Look at your room. Do you own that stuff? Or does it own you? Clear the cache. Sell the junk. Yeah, rice and beans isn't sexy. But those glass containers, that's what freedom looks like on a Tuesday. There is a secret movement. It's called F.I.R.E. It stands for Financial Independence, Retire Early. Let's break it down. FI equals financial independence. This is the avalanche. It means you have saved enough money, usually 25 times your expenses, that you never have to work again. RE equals retire early. This doesn't mean playing bingo at age 30. It means retiring from mandatory labor. You trade the boss for the bike. How do you get there? You stop buying entertainment and start using the library. Knowledge is free. Distraction is expensive. Here is the magic formula, your savings rate. If you save 10%, you work for 50 years. If you save 50%, you are free in 17 years. That's the math of fear. Draw the line. Most people's lives are a flat line. F.I.R.E is a hockey stick. It goes straight up. Imagine your career is this rubber band. Stretch it. Snap. You just condensed 40 years of corporate suffering into 10 years of hustle. Here is the secret. Rich is loud. Wealth is quiet. Rich is the diamond watch. Wealth is having nowhere to be. You have to be the CEO of your own survival. Sit at the head of the table. Stop acting like an intern in your own life. Fire the barista, press your own coffee. It tastes better when it doesn't cost $7 and your dignity. Separate the wheat from the chaff. Keep the value, toss the noise. Build a wall of cash. In the FIRE community, we call this FU money. It protects you from bad bosses and bad luck. Let the algorithms work for you for a change. Stop fighting the robots. Own the robots. Flip the hourglass. For the first time, time is falling in your direction. And then you hit the road, the long, straight road to the crossover point. Welcome to the boring middle. Nobody makes movies about this part because it looks like this: flat, beige, boring. The days blur. Light, dark. Light, dark. You feel like you're stuck in the movie Groundhog Day, but without Bill Murray. Discipline isn't excitement. Discipline is just a metronome. Tick, tock. It's annoying, isn't it? You look through the window. You see your friends ordering the steak. They look warm. You feel cold. You feel like a weirdo eating leftovers. Your wealth is growing, but it's just a tiny sprout. You want a money tree, but right now, you just have a money twig. You have to ignore the ads. The birds don't care about the billboard. Be the bird. Ignore the shiny things. You ride with the zombies. You stick to the plan even when you want to scream into a pillow. You eat alone. You sit in the silence. It's lonely being the only person in your friend group who understands compound interest. That exit sign is glowing red. It whispers, just buy the Tesla, just one upgrade. Give up on F.I.R.E. You doom scroll just to feel something. Anything to break the monotony. And then, just when you're bored out of your mind, the water ripples. The storm hits. The noise spikes. The market corrects. The news screams recession in all caps. The system breaks. The physics go wrong. Your spreadsheet turns blood red. The clouds roll in. Your net worth drops 30% in a week. Ouch. The herd panics. Everyone sells. Everyone screams. Get out now! Put it under the mattress! You realize the economy is a house of cards, and someone just bumped the table. The luxury comes crashing down. The illusion shatters. Red lines everywhere. No escape. This is where most people quit the movement and go back to work forever. You are in the tunnel. It's dark. It's shaking. It feels like the end. But look at him. The lights are strobing. The train is shaking. He holds the rail. He closes his eyes. He holds. Diamond hands, baby. Breathe. The storm passed. Look at the water. It's glass. While you waited, something amazing happened. The building kept going up. The machine kept working while you slept. You didn't have to touch it. This is passive income. It's like yeast. The dough rises on its own. It's not labor, it's chemistry. You hesitate. Is it real? Is it enough? Can you really stop working? The vault opens. It's not full of money. It's full of light. You realize you made more money last night dreaming than you did working a 10-hour shift. That is a wild feeling. Your jet stream crossed the line. You have liftoff. The scale tipped. Your investment income now outweighs your expenses. This is the crossover point. You are technically free. Ding! The notification that changes everything. You are funded. You are independent. The handcuffs didn't unlock. They dissolved. They were never solid to begin with. Leave the lanyard. You don't need the security clearance anymore. You cleared yourself. Walk out the revolving door. Smell the air. It smells like Tuesday afternoon freedom. Break the surface. Take a breath. The pressure is gone. Stop the watch. You don't rent your time anymore. You own it. Let nature take back the wall. Let the organic return. Your cup is full. It's perfectly balanced. Enough is a powerful number. Most people never find it. Shift into neutral. You aren't stalling. You're coasting on momentum. Look at that road. That isn't a vacation. That is the rest of your life. Okay, real talk. People think F.I.R.E. means sitting on a beach doing nothing until your brain melts. Boring. The Romans had a fancy word for this: Otium. It basically means working on cool stuff because you want to, not because you need to pay rent. It's about slowing down. You stop rushing through life like you're late for a dental appointment. It's pulling a carrot out of the dirt. It's dirty, it's real, and it's way better than a Zoom meeting. It's reading a book. A whole book. Without checking Twitter every 3 sentences. Remember that? It's seeing actual colors, not just the gray carpet of your cubicle. It's jumping in a cold lake. It wakes you up faster than a double espresso. Look at that phone. It's dusty. That is the most beautiful thing I've ever seen. Let the notifications pile up. The world won't end. You start making stuff instead of just buying stuff. You are the creator now. You watch the steam rise from your coffee. That's your morning meeting. Much better agenda. We are going back to basics. High definition reality. 8K resolution, no buffering. You water the plants. You help things grow. Unlike your boss, the plants actually appreciate it. You write with a real pen. Ink on paper. It feels permanent. You take a nap. Guilt-free. Napping is a superpower the rich don't want you to know about. You have dinner with friends. And guess what? Nobody is looking at their phone under the table. It's a miracle. You listen to music on vinyl. No skip button. You enjoy the whole ride. You watch The F.I.R.E. It's primal TV. Best show on earth and no commercials. You walk on moss. It's soft. It's quiet. It grounds you. The water is clear. The noise in your head? Gone. The chair is waiting for you. Best seat in the house. Imagine a watch with no hands. What time is it? It's your time. You are playing chess now, not checkers. You are thinking 10 moves ahead. You hold the compass. You decide where north is, not Google Maps. You take the picture to remember it, not to post it for likes. You let the bread rise. You have patience. You aren't in a rush to get nowhere. You leave the door open. You have nothing to hide. You're free. You catch the wind. Here is a pro tip. Stop rowing. Rowing is hard. Sailing is smart. In F.I.R.E, we use systems. Automate your savings. Let the market be the wind. Don't use willpower when you can use physics. You look at the stars. You feel small. Good. Here is a mental trick. When you are stressed, ask yourself, will this matter in 5 years? If the answer is no, stop worrying about it. Zoom out until the problem disappears. You hold a kid's hand. You are present. How? Simple rule. No phones at the dinner table. No phones in the bedroom. You can't focus on the people you love if you're looking at pixels of people you don't even know. You count time in tree rings. Real growth is slow. If you check your investment portfolio every day, you will go crazy. Check it once a quarter. Trees don't check their growth every morning. Be a tree. You polish the old boots. In a consumer culture, we buy new things when old things get dirty. Don't do that. Fix it. Maintain it. Focus on caring for what you have, and you won't need to earn money to buy what you don't need. The canvas is white. That's scary, right? The blank page syndrome. Here is the trick. Just make a mark. Any mark. You don't need a perfect plan to retire early. You just need to start. Messy action is better than perfect inaction. The footprints wash away. This is a lesson in the sunk cost fallacy. Just because you spent 10 years in a career you hate doesn't mean you have to stay for 10 more. Let it wash away. Pivot. The hawk sees everything. It has laser focus. To get here, you need deep work. Block out 2 hours a day with 0 distractions. No email, no Slack. You get more done in 2 hours of focus than 8 hours of multitasking. You flip the switch to off. Try this. 1 day a week, turn off all screens. a digital Sabbath. Your brain needs to reboot just like your laptop does. The mist clears. When you stop the noise, the signal comes through. You finally figure out who you actually are when you aren't trying to impress your boss. You pick up the cup. It's hot. It's real. Focus on the sensation. This is mindfulness without the yoga pants. Just drink the coffee. You sit on the porch. You've built a life you don't need a vacation from. That is the goal. You are finally here. You are ready to hear the truth.
I didn't retire. I opted out of the survival game. I bought my life back.
So you have time. What now? You teach. There is a rule. To teach is to learn twice. If you can't explain your life philosophy on a chalkboard simply, you don't understand it yet. You plant trees you will never sit under. This is the ultimate anti-CEO move. CEOs think in quarters. You need to think in generations. Be a good ancestor. You fix broken things with gold. It's called kintsugi. Here is a life hack. Stop trying to be perfect. Your scars and your mistakes are the most interesting part of you. Wear them like gold. You stare at a blank calendar. Don't panic and fill it up. This is strategic boredom. Your best ideas come when you are bored. Protect your white space like it's a diamond. The journey is the point. Stop asking, are we there yet? You are already there. This moment right here, this is the good part. You serve food. Depression hates service. If you feel lost after quitting your job, go help someone else. It is the fastest way to find yourself again. You master the body. You can have $10 million, but if your back hurts, you are poor. Prioritize mobility. Stretch every morning. It's free. You master the instrument. You finally have time for the 10,000-hour rule. Pick a skill, music, coding, cooking, and get obsessed. Mastery feels better than money. You unplug the cable. Try a dopamine detox. Boredom is good for your brain. It resets your receptors so you can actually enjoy simple things again. Reread stories. Read books that are over 50 years old. They have stood the test of time. Twitter feeds rot in 24 hours. Classics last forever. Look at those tools. Buy nice or buy twice. Invest in quality gear that lasts a lifetime. It's cheaper in the long run, and it's better for the planet. You brew tea. Turn your routines into rituals. A routine is something you have to do. A ritual is something you get to do. Slow down and enjoy the process. Look at that library. That is true abundance. You can travel to any time period, meet any genius for free. It's the best return on investment in the world. Look at the garden. That is wealth you can eat. Here's a diet tip. Don't eat anything your great-grandmother wouldn't recognize as food. You look at the moon. Stay curious. The moment you think you know everything is the moment your brain starts dying. Ask questions like a 5-year-old. You sleep deep. Sleep is the best productivity app ever invented. No screens 1 hour before bed. Keep the room cold. Sleep like a bear. You write the book. Stop consuming content and start creating it. The world has enough critics. We need more creators. Be the writer, not the comment section. You walk the dog. Dogs are Zen masters. They aren't worried about the stock market. Be more like the dog. Wag more, bark less. You preserve the harvest. This isn't hoarding, it's being prepared. When you are prepared, you don't have to be scared. The sun comes up. And guess what? You don't have to ask for permission to enjoy it. You are free. Take off the tie. Throw it away. That was a costume, not a uniform. You don't need to play the role anymore. Let the phone rot in the woods. Let the emails bounce. If it's important, they will call. If it's not, who cares? Float. Stop fighting the current. Stop trying to control everything. Trust that you have built a raft that will hold you. Watch the city shrink. Don't look back with regret. You aren't running away. You are graduating. Clean energy. You cleaned up your life. No more toxic bosses, no more toxic debt. Just clean power. Look at your wrist. The watch tan line is fading. You are healing from the disease of busyness. Unplug the alarm. Your body knows when to wake up. Trust your biology, not the clock. You are above the clouds. The turbulence is for the people who are still rushing. It's smooth sailing up here. One key, pure ownership. Renting is fine, but owning your freedom is better. One fire. Networking is trading business cards. Community is sharing warmth. Stop networking, start making friends. The wheel spins, the cycle of debt is broken. Your kids won't have to inherit your stress. Perfectly balanced. You built a foundation that cannot be shaken by a recession. Full fridge. You have enough. And realizing you have enough is the greatest wealth of all. The notebook is open, the pen is in your hand. What is your story going to be? The field is wide open. No fences, no lanes. The dead-end sign was a lie to keep you on the highway. The dirt road goes somewhere beautiful. Your hands create your life. It's messy, it's muddy, but it's yours. There is no finish line, there is no trophy. There is just the path. Enjoy the walk. The vision is clear. You finally see the matrix for what it is. And you can step out. The chair is waiting. It's time to sit down. The cage is open. Spoiler alert, the door was never locked. You stayed inside because it felt safe. That breath? That is life. That is the only asset that actually depreciates every second. Don't waste it. Pull back the curtain. The wizard is just a man with a machine. You don't need him. See the horizon. Infinite. Endless. Yours. The anchor is broken. You aren't stuck. You are free to drift where you want. Walk to the edge. Don't look back at the office. Feel the wood. It's real. This isn't a spreadsheet. This is real life. Open your eyes. Wake up from the dream of consumerism. Turn around. Face the truth.
I bought my life back. The question is, what is the price of yours?